Well, 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 well. Here we are again, chat. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, YouTube chat. Welcome in. Welcome in, boys and girls. Some of you are happy. Some of you are a bit disappointed. I feel you all. Let's quickly give a quick shout out, like we always do, to everybody in here. Tricker, Shockwave, Soulbound, Mad Villains, Kata, Born to Be, Devo, Ninetails, Black Onyx, Chronos VI, Ghost Gordy, Tabletop, Bartheus, Soulbound, Fearless, welcome in, Romero, and my boy Icy over on the Twitch chat. And then we've got the legends over on YouTube. We've got Mitano, Corey, welcome in, and happy Thursday, Corey, and everybody else, and Bandit as well. Wormy Official too. And we have Wished as well over on the Twitch that just arrived. Welcome in, everybody. Romero and Sabo, thank you very much for the follow. You guys are legends, like Mad Villain said. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, yo. Table. Wait, why do I not have it? Hold up. There it is. Now we see it. Let's go back and let me fix that. There you go. We got him. Bro, thank you so much for the 5. Really appreciate it, bud. Damn, that's a gifted sub. There they are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Table with the 5 subs for 5 weeks. Well, that's the only good news, that they delayed 5 weeks, because it would have been less subs, right? I'm kidding. Dude, how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? What an announcement, huh? Next teaser tomorrow for League Mechanic? Maybe. Also, maybe next week? Bro, as I said in my video this morning, I'm never gonna believe myself. Like, whatever gut feeling I have, whatever I feel, whatever's logical, I'm just gonna throw it in the bin. Like, I'm going to think the most logical thing, and then I'm going to go the opposite way. For anybody who doesn't know what's happening, just type in command news in chat, and you're going to get my video that covers everything. We got the official announcement. Go and check it out. Yep, unfortunately, some of you were right. Some of you were right, unfortunately. 500 biddies. From the legend, Jag, welcome in, and thank you very much for the biddies, brother. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome in. Long time no see. I want to see the new gems. Yeah, true. We might actually do a few things with the gems today, and maybe make the YouTube video together. How about that? I haven't done a YouTube video on stream, I don't think ever, intentionally. So we might actually do that today. And look at all of the brand new, actually, all of the leaked gems that we might see or we might not see. It's just fair warning, anybody who doesn't care about leaks and stuff like that, just letting you know that that's going to happen. Just saying. Atten, welcome in. Zhao, welcome in. Ped Value, and who else? Caden, hello, hello, hello. To be honest, I don't care that it's on the 29th of May. It's okay for me, but at least they communicate it properly after POE2 DB guys posted it. Bro. Chat. I think POE2 DB guy is a spy. He either works in there or he knows somebody. It's bad. I feel bad. GG forcing me to buy D4 because I'm so freaking bored. Tell me about it, man. I know. We got a stall. Good morning, Mr. Sinister. Happy announce of the delay. True. True, and hates Jonathan. Yeah, I just want to say POE2DB said 29th for 0.5. They're also saying 11th of December for 1.0. Yeah, I'm 100% trusting POE2 DB guy. Let's go ahead and see what he's predicting. Somebody in chat said that he is predicting. Actually, the other day, you know what? I'm gonna be straightforward. I'm very transparent. I always share my opinions. If I feel negativity, I share the negativity. If I feel positivity, I share it. Anything that's on my mind, I share it with you guys. 2 days ago, I saw his post and I was laughing. So yeah, now I'm gonna eat my shoe. Where's his prediction? So there's nothing to laugh about. This guy has inside information, or bro, honestly, there is literally no common sense for it to be 29th, and you have one of the biggest websites in the world for POE2, and you share your prediction, and you're so sure that you actually slap numbers and dates in there, and you get it right, and that's not the first time that he did that. He either works in there, knows somebody, or he's a secret spy or some shit. So... damn, Shelby, welcome in, bud. POE2DB has a Kiwi on the side, or don't forget about Tencent, so maybe he has someone there. POE2DB became our Bible now, yeah. Hoping for a Spark buff. Wait, really? So he's predicting 1.0. The release of version 1.0 on December 12th is considered a done deal. So 12th of December, New Zealand time. Okay, I believe him. There you go, boys. So we're getting 1.0 in December. GG's. 1.0 is coming on December. Forget about everything logical I told you about ExileCon. He changed the date, though. First it was in June. Then he changed it to May. Oh, what was it? Like, what date was it? Fearless. So maybe they had 2 dates and they decided to do it sooner. But what if he's wrong this one time? Bro, I don't know. I am not going to go deeper into this because I've exhausted everything. Every logical brain cell just died last night. So what game are we playing now? We're playing POE2, man. Jag. We're playing POE2. We're trying to become as fast as we possibly can. We are currently, our personal best for Act 1 is 43 minutes. And we're doing really good. I think there's going to be a content creator race for Act 1, and I am willing to compete. So we're practicing. We've been practicing. We've been doing really, really well, man. Let me just show you. There you go. We've been practicing, and for anybody who doesn't know, there it is. On the left side, you can see the 33-minute run that we did. Less than 43, actually. Sub 43. Not bad. Not bad. So that's what we're doing. 42-33. I saw that Dead Rabbit is also practicing speedrunning. He got coached by Crimson, and I think his was like 52-53. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a lot quicker because that was just one run that I saw. I know that Jazzarus is also practicing and some other content creators. But yeah, we got to practice, man. I have no idea when the race is, but we'll see. He always posts Chinese leaks. Okay, well, if he's right, we're gonna check the gems that are leaked and see the DNTs. 12th is the same date that we got 0.4. Yeah, but this year it's gonna be 11th. You're absolutely right. 0.4 was released 12th of December. So that's gonna be like 2-year mark, right? Not 0.4, but the game. You 30 seconds faster, now I need to lock in. Yeah, lock in, dude. Don't joke, just do it. Love to see it, heck yeah, brother. Santa brought the toys early this year, let's go. Bro, I don't know what happens if he's wrong this one time, but I am not going to dig deeper. It's just not worth it, man. I was doing it for fun, obviously, because we've got withdrawal syndrome, and we just had to kill some time. But I don't think it's healthy to do that. It ultimately gets disappointing. You know what I mean? They're a massive ass company. They're gonna do whatever the hell they want. I don't think there's a pattern. It's super inconsistent. There's nothing to predict. Just saw that he says 1.0 is same date as 0.4, at least to me. Yeah, but what about POE2, man? When did POE2 come out in 2024? Wasn't that 12th of December as well? Is that 100% complete Act 1, apart from Freythorn? Yeah. Yep. December 12th was the launch. I'm trying to find my notes. Give me 1 second. Let me just find the Scorpius files here that we found. Found them. Yeah, point 4 was December 12th. Yep. Oh, it's December 6th? Okay. Yeah, whatever. First or second week of December. Anyway, whatever. Is what it is. So yeah, just so we can finish with the big official announcement and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed because I cannot wait to play 0.5. It looks like a massive launch. I'm a little bit disappointed that I was way off, and that they're actually postponing it by 5.5, 6, the 2.5, no, 1.5, 2 months, and it's a 6-month league. But it is what it is at the end of the day, man. It is what it is. If they needed the time to give us something insanely juicy, then okay. I'm going to stop predicting shit, but if they needed that time to get the rest of the 70% that's needed before 1.0, then so be it. Sinister, again, my feeling, logical feeling, is that it's not the end game that delayed them. It's probably the end game with everything else that they want to add. Blue, welcome in. Welcome in, brother. You have to push them by playing some D4. I was thinking about D4, but I'm leaning towards not doing it, to be honest. And I've got like multiple reasons that it doesn't make sense for me to play D4, to be honest. Reason number one, I haven't played it for ages, so I don't want to spend another $70 now on D4. Don't forget that I need to spend for the giveaway as well, so that's the most important thing for me. Reason number two is I wanna get quicker with the acts, Act 1, Act 2, 3, 4, etc. And also the race is coming up, so that's gonna keep me busy to practice Act 1 even more. Fourth reason, we've got a pod with Try lined up. We don't know when it is. So we just waited for the release. So we're chatting with him. We're trying to set up a date that's going to make sense. I am hoping that we're going to be able to do it after the reveal, so we can speak about the reveal a little bit as well within the podcast. So there's like multiple things that are happening that somehow, I don't know, it doesn't make 100% sense for me to play D4. If they delayed this much, I feel that we're getting Act 5 in new character. Maybe. I will dedicate to one thing, chat. From now on, no matter what happens, I'm going to always say maybe. I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm not going to say my opinion because honestly, it just leads to disappointment, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm sorry, but it's true. It just leads to disappointment, dude. Like if we convince ourselves there's a new class and a new act coming and we justify that with the delay and then it comes and there's neither or one of them, we're just going to get disappointed and they could just serve us a beautiful expansion. And if one or two of those things that you're hoping for or you justified are not there, it's still disappointment. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. Damn, that's a gifted sub. So today we're going to practice Act 2, right? Yeah, I'm going to do one more Act 1 to refresh my memory, and then we're going to do Act 2, Wormy, yeah. Hello, Anime, welcome in. I saw the update for POE2 and immediately started a second tune in POE1. Let's go bar fight. Fair enough, man. Scorp, you can still call me crazy. I thought it was fun and hilarious. It's okay, man. Yeah, it's fine. Good job to anybody who thought about the end of May, man. Honestly, whoever called out that and they had whatever reason they had. No, I didn't, Tricker. Can you send it over? Also, somebody sent something with a Reddit. What's the Reddit? What's this? Tiny info about what we saw in the teaser. A giant fortress spanning continents has appeared in Rayclast, containing mysteries and incredible challenges. Discover what lies beyond its wall, and the full content revealed to be broadcasted. Who posted this? Press release. Okay, we found the press release. I'm sorry that it's bright. It's okay. Live set for May 8th. Showcasing Path of Exile 2, Return of the Ancients. A giant fortress spanning continents has appeared in Rayclast, containing mysteries and incredible challenges. Discover what lies beyond its walls, and the full content revealed to be broadcasted, whatever. Right. That's a good link. Can I drop a link, POE2 patch related? Yeah, Shelby, do it, man. Don't ask, do it. If it's regulated by Stream Elements, we're gonna all see it. If it isn't, it's gonna be blocked, but I'm still gonna be able to see it, just so I can see what it is and be safer. Tricker, thank you. I'm gonna save it there. Oh, that was the press release? Okay, beautiful. Thank you, man. Fortress is the new endgame, so it's not going to be unlimited. Yeah, probably it's not going to be a never-ending thing. A giant fortress spanning. Which leads towards my idea for endgame, so that's good. It is, yep. It's walls like Game of Thrones. Yep. Spanning equals extending across a space or time. Time Legion confirmed. Haha, here we go. Peeling the onion. Hi from Turkey, by the way. Hey, Aten Kafasi. Hopefully I'm not butchering your name, bud, but hello back to Turkey, my friend. Would love to visit one day. Good morning, Cynical, as well. Welcome in. Your prediction was out of how thirsty you are for 0.5. True. And a lot of the comments in my video for the 8th of May were people saying, well, this didn't age well. And they're right, but is what it is. Now you have an answer for every third person who asks about 0.5. That's absolutely right, Green. Hey, listen. We are trying to maintain a mostly positive stream right here, which means that 70% of things that we want to say are positive. The other 30 are reserved for critiques and feedback and whatever. We don't want to turn into a toxically positive stream, right? But let's keep the positivity there, right? We got an announcement. We got them to speak. Kelly spoke out. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to check it again. So for those who didn't see what Kelly said, and there's a nice little line in there that does something to my brain, which again, I'm overthinking. But it does something to my brain, chat. And I'm quoting Kelly. You ready? Here we go. This expansion is shaping up to be one of the biggest ones we've ever released. It just needs a little longer to cook. Here we go. The line that has been tickling my brain. We've got some plans for the lead up to GGG live on May 7th. So they've got plans. What does that mean? Another teaser? Potentially a surprise of something? I'm excited to see. Again, I don't want to read too much into it. But yeah, there it is. So yeah, we got them to speak. We know now the dates. You guys can book your days off and all that good stuff. And yeah, we just play the waiting game. We're going to try. It's my job to try and entertain you as much as possible. So if that means that we're going to... I think my Google doesn't work. I think my Google Chrome is crushing from how many things are happening at the same time. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. We're back. But yeah, it's my job to try and entertain you. We've got a few things lined up. We've got the race. We've got the practices. We've got the tripod. So yeah, it's okay. Is that the Naruto seal on your t-shirt? Yes, sir. Yep. Was meant that we have to battle up floors of a tower. Yeah, maybe. It's like an arena with floors. Maybe. Kiwi juicing. Yeah. Plants is something new. They never talk like this. Maybe. Teaser today after campfire. I'm calling it. Oh. Yeah. I'm now most interested to see Jonathan's answer to the question, why did it take 6 weeks longer? Oh, bro. I think they're going to give us a very plain, professional answer to that. Like, if you were GG, if you were Jonathan, how would you answer that? Would you say that, of course, we want to make sure that we do something that's going to last for the long-term future instead of going back and forth with the endgame? We knew that the endgame had an issue, so we had to strip everything down. We went back to the whiteboard, and that's basically it, I think. Opera, not opera. I don't think I don't think that's the opera that you wanted to type there, but opera, yeah. O-P-E-R-A. I need to try that out again. Good morning, Fab. My answer, we screwed up and cannot release on dates, so we're going back to content releases. Okay, so now be Jonathan for a second and think about it. Yeah, you're going to be straightforward. I don't think they're going to be straightforward. And I really hope that, I don't think it's going to happen, but I really hope that Ziggity, pressures them a little bit more for a better answer there. Like whenever he asks, so what happened? Why did you take 2 months? Whatever the answer is, then the next question would be, yeah, but didn't you guys say that, the dates, you're going to follow the dates instead of the content? You said you're going to set a date and you're going to make sure that you meet that date. What happened there? Okay, beautiful. How did the Kelly move affect the team? Like pressure. Full on pressure. Oh, I agree 100%, Kaz. I've been saying that since the first time in Feb when they announced that it's going to be delayed. The more the delay, the more the pressure they're going to feel because people are becoming more eager and they're going to feel that pressure to deliver for sure. I think they're going to tease more until the date. They just need to give us a really cool cosmetic and apology, and I'm cool. Yeah. 72 years for an update. I guess the GG is not Pearl Abyss. Yeah, no. They ain't. The clip of them saying they will stick to the dates has been going around and around. Can you find it and link it? It will be cool to save it and have it there. Celestino, welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So let's go back to the gems here. Let's begin with the gems, I think. Let's start with the gems, and then we're going to look at other stuff, and we will actually start practicing a little bit. But I think gems are more important and more fun to look at. So I need to find them again first. Wait, where was it again? Found it. All right, so all of these are unknown gems. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take screenshots or double check the game to see if some of them exist. But to be completely honest, having it unknown gems, I don't think they do exist. But doesn't Detonate Minion exist? Holy shit, there's a ton of them. No? Okay, so none of these exist. That's confirmed. I mean, Shred exists. Rend exists. What are these? Detonate Dead exists. Yeah, but it was Detonate... What was it? I saw something. Wasn't it something with Minion? Detonate Minion, not Detonate Dead. Yeah, it's a Detonate Minion. To be honest, everyone expected GG not to meet the expectation. Honestly, why so much fuss? It doesn't matter if you expect them to meet the expectations or not expect them to meet expectations. If you love the game and you want the game to do good and you want the game to be delivered as promised, it doesn't matter if you expect it and you know it, you still get disappointed, right? All right, so anyway, let's do this properly, chat. Here we go. So we're gonna do a YouTube video out of this, okay? And we're gonna look at all of these and see what we're gonna get and what potential we have right here, okay? All right, so welcome in, Hori, Rang, everybody, welcome in. Scorp, check Discord before. Okay, give me a second. I'm checking. Oh, really? So at Game Awards, they had the reveal scheduled to go on after D4 Campfire. It could have been earlier. They could have spoken with the organizers. In my opinion, they did it on purpose. That's why I say we could have a teaser today. Hopefully, man. I don't mind what they do. I like this beef between ARPGs. That's my personal opinion as a player. Again, I'm not going to play D4. Or I haven't been playing that, but I like this beef against ARPGs. That inspires them to push more and do more stuff and deliver better content than the opposition. So I really like that, man. Exactly what Hori said. Competition breeds quality. I absolutely like that. And to be completely honest, I don't see it as a dick move, because if you know it, I know it, everybody knows it. D4 should know it as well, and they should do a better job with their preparation. They could have done the vice versa, etc., etc. So I absolutely support that. Rivalry fight, yeah. If you give a goal, you should hit that goal or update that goal quicker than they do. Hopefully better with Kelly now. Yeah, 100%. Like Sinister always says, and I agree 100,000%. I don't mind the delay. It's a big ass delay, true. It's a huge ass delay. We literally have had only 2 leagues the past year. 6 months of a league. It's bad, I know. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. It's early access. We have a fundamental issue. The core of the game is problematic, and they need to strip it down and fix it. Who else is going to fix it? You? Me? No, them, right? So they needed that time, which makes it fine. The reason why we're disappointed is because we're the players and we want to play the game. We don't want to play anything else. We've played whatever we want to play, and we're going to play D4. Whoever's going to play it for 3 days, you're going to be back on the waiting room for POE2. That's why we're disappointed. But like Sinister says, if you're going to delay by a month, 2 months, whatever the case is, you need to have better communication. I don't mind the delay. I mind the communication. All you had to do is type 8 words. Hey guys, it's not going to be 8 words, but you get my point. Hey guys, we know that you're anticipating 0.5. However, we need to delay it because we want to make sure that we deliver the perfect product, the perfect league, whatever. Some of you are going to say that's not the way that they do things, but I think it makes it worse. D4, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't think I'm doing that. How do you feel about the delay? That's exactly how I feel about it. It's a bittersweet taste in my mouth because I wanted to play. I was so ready to log in and play the new league and everything and the guides and the builds and see what they did. But I'm okay with it. We're gonna find ways to have fun and just wait it out. It's okay. It's also Thursday today. Okay, Kata. Okay. Kata's betting on a teaser today. After the campfire of D4. I agree, Hori. Yeah, I really agree. I would love if that's how developers are. 3 days D4, that is long AF. But imagine you might actually see Diablo this time. Back to WoW. Herbs. Thank goodness Returnal 2 coming out on, April 30th. Yeah. Can you go to the excavation in Act 4 and look at the murals after the boss kill? Wait, what's happening there? What is happening? I can't wait for 3.29. Dude, I can't wait for the meltdown by the low IQ one bottom community. Okay. Could you please share the link to the gems? I couldn't find it on the website. Sure, just go on the website. And, actually, you know what? Sure, here you go. Here it is. Oh, it's lore for Act 5. So, where? Excavation in Act 4 and look at the murals after the boss kill. You know what? Let's do that, chat. Excavation. Where was that? Remind me. Found it. Yeah, same here, tabletop. That's why ultimately we're disappointed, but it's fine. By the way, Brent, if I didn't say it before, thank you very much for the sub, man. I'm sorry if I didn't. So it's killing the boss here, huh? So apparently there's something to do with Act 5 here. Hello, Moon. How you doing, man? All right, here's the boss. Here's the boss. The weight is on. It is indeed. It's a big-ass weight, but we're going to do our best to have as much fun as we can. Brute? No. We just logged into with our one of our mains, so we can check the walls or whatever. Chat is saying that this has something to do with Act 5. So can you go to the excavation in Act 4 and look at the murals after the boss kill? Okay. Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Hold on. Where am I looking? Floor, walls? What is it? Inside walls. Okay, how is everybody in chat knowing this apart from me? What's happening? The cave where Faceless forged the spear is very similar to the towers on the teaser. Ah, gotcha. Record it? I will. I'm gonna take a screenshot as well. Let this dude die. It's pretty neat. I like POE lore. Well, let's see what we're gonna see here. Because you don't care about lore? Gotcha. Okay, so chat cares about lore. Alright. Yeah, you're right, JJ. Okay, here we go. These. Is this it? This right here? All right, is there more? Should I keep going? Keep going. Okay. Hello, Juan. What am I looking at, guys? I think where you're standing is what came out of the ground in the teaser. Ancient city of Adziri civilization. I see. Okay, this is getting interesting. Title card of the preview. Yeah. So they could reuse art, or it could be that 4 leads into 5, or it could be Legion, or it could be nothing. Statues are really similar. Interesting. All right, interesting stuff. And there's something hanging there, which is the spear that he crafted, right? Anyway, okay. So apparently this room resembles the teaser that they dropped. Miso said that there might be no new classes. His argument was the classes usually shown in teasers, but previously they've published one class at a time, and in current might be multiple of them. No, Miso's right that they always have a teaser, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to get a teaser today or next week. I mean, there's a big gap between yesterday when they announced and the reveal. There's a whole week. Actually, 2 weeks, right? So they could definitely do another teaser with the class. Monolith is in front of this artwork. Monolith was much smaller. Yeah. Can you see the opposite wall somehow? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think you can. Do you remember one mob came there and steal Black Orb, saying the power serve another master? This is it. Oh, yeah. Once you kill Arbiter, there's an orb on the northeast side of that arena, and there's a dude with a dragon that comes in, right, and grabs the orbs and leaves. That's the one you're talking about, right? Do you think that wait time like this would change if they stop focusing in POE1? Yes, but they never will. When the building came out of the ground, it looked like a burning monolith. That's the first thing that I thought as well. The rider something. Yeah, rider something. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see that one. Cool. That's cool. If you look at the background where it says Asian, it looks like the sword that the beast is carrying. True. All right, well, chat, let's go back to our leaks. Where did I have it? Now you gotta kill Arbiter to see, but we know that there's nothing else to see. It's just a dude that comes in, grabs the orb, and says, "This serves another master," and he leaves. That's basically it. There's nothing else to it, I don't think. So we knew from point one that mob was there since then, right? So we knew that there's gonna be something bigger coming from Arbiter. So that's gonna be it. If it's Sin, then we're in a huge plot twist. I called it since day one. I called Sin being the bad guy since day one. I want this to be the definite for swords for 0.5, but I think it's copium on my part. Oh, Oriath. Act 5. So this is like a lore book. The rest of the world believes Oriath was abandoned 20 years ago after a series of crises forced an evacuation of the populace. The Twilight Order, however, did not flee. They emerged from countless centuries of secrecy, to rebuild Oriath's heart, and now they are making plans to reshape the world. In the wake of the slaying of the beast, the gods have returned to Reclast and are making civilization impossible. The Twilight Order is dedicated to the cause of freeing mankind from the tyranny of the gods. Their intention is good, but many may not agree with how they plan to meet their goal. So are the ancients the gods? The return of the ancients or the return of the gods or whatever? That's the $1,000 supporter pack POE2 book. Damn. $1,000 supporter pack. It would make sense that they would focus the endgame rework on the Citadels plus Arbiter story continuation. Yep. The hooded one is Sin. That's right. "35 days till 0.5 means that they failed the endgame, or they failed to connect the endgame with everything else that they want to add in one league. I think this is going to be the biggest league. Again, I don't want to get disappointed, so let's not talk and think about it too much because we don't have anything official until the 7th where we're going to know. But here are two scenarios, chat, and I want your honest opinion. If the 7th arrives and we get the reveal and Jonathan says, "Hi, I'm Jonathan," and then Mark says, "Hi, I'm Mark," and they do the reveal and the only thing that they present is 2 ascendancies and endgame rework, are you guys going to be happy? Do you find it logical? No, yes, no. Okay. Personally, I believe that 90% of people would not be happy with that. 90% of people would not be happy with only endgame and 2 ascendancies. That's my call. Act 5 will come with 0.5. Yeah, but let's say it doesn't. Soul, let's say it doesn't. There's a point. There's a point I'm trying to make. Let's say it doesn't come, and it's only endgame and only ascendancies. Okay, after this much delay, I'm waiting POE3. As long as the endgame now is better, they wouldn't know if it's better. The players need to play it to know if it's better. We need to go through the endgame and exploit the entirety of the endgame to see if it's going to be good. Would be a huge disappointment. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, chat. And that's why I asked you that. So you can think about that feeling. Imagine if that happened, how bad it's going to feel, how disappointed you're going to be. What I will do, and I advise you guys to do as well, think about it like that. Think about it as if that's the only thing we should expect from them. Endgame and maybe 1 or 2 ascendancies. The whole point of 0.5 was the endgame. That's what we should expect. Anything and everything else that comes with it is a bonus. Okay? is a bonus. I know, Soul, with that banger of a teaser and a trailer, it feels wrong if they don't do anything else. But try and compose yourself, try and lower your expectations, and I promise you, whenever the reveal happens and they start bombarding us, if potentially they start bombarding us with shit, we are going to be so much happier. Because otherwise, if you say, oh, I'm expecting at least Act 5, and that doesn't come, but a new class comes, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, but I was expecting Act 5. So you're going to have that little grain of disappointment. We don't want to do that, man. There's a good chance the remaining acts don't come till 1.0. From a marketing standpoint, it sounds better. Here's a 1.0 finished campaign, an X class or classes. Yeah, sure. Yep. We never thought that the full acts are going to come in now, but I am expecting Act 5. Not expecting, but I can see Act 5 coming with 0.5 and them keeping Act 6 for big launch. I mean, you're right, though, and we should do it like this. Yeah. And all the other stuff is great. Yeah, exactly. So what if a ton of shit comes, but the end game sucks? We're never going to know. We're never going to know. 100%. If they do that, they have to stop focusing in PO1. Like, come on. Yeah, but again, we need to lower our expectations, man. We need to lower our expectations because it's a... it's a domino effect. Okay, this is the last thing that I'm going to say about this matter so we can move on with our day. We've got a bunch of gems that are unknown. We don't know if they're coming, if they're not coming. So I want to check on these and I want to do some speed runs. This is the final thing I'm going to say, guys. And I'm talking to everyone in chat. It's a chain reaction and a chain effect. Not 100% of the community of POE2 is going to be happy with, no matter what they do, they're not going to be happy. If they release an Act 5, they fix the endgame, they bring a duelist, they do all the GOAT ascendancies, the OG, not GOAT, but OG ascendancies, they bring all of that and more, there are going to be people unhappy because Templar didn't come, or Marauder didn't come, or Shadow didn't come, or they don't like the endgame, or they have an issue with this and this thing, or this is more overpowered, or that's more... We're never going to get 100% of people on board to be happy and not being disappointed. So those people that are going to be negative are going to feed into into the cycle. And people that have been positive are going to eat up that negativity and they're going to start changing their opinion. So it's just lower your expectations, man. That's basically it. Lower your expectations and whatever we get, we get. Like, there's nobody here. I don't believe there's anybody here that whatever they release and reveal, you're not going to play it on the 29th. So it doesn't really matter what they release, if you think about it. But come on, they're killing themselves. I know what you mean, Johnny. I know what you mean. That it's unacceptable, no communication, no this, delays, POE1 bouncing back and forth, whatever. I know what you mean. But on the other perspective, bro, you're playing an early access. It's your fault that you're so invested in it. It's your fault that you're still playing in it and you have massive ass expectations. From GG's perspective, they're like, hey, if you want to buy the game, buy it. It's early access. You got to wait for us to finish the game. And that's that. We have another game if you want to play POE1. You can play D4, Last Epoch, No Rest for the Wicked, whatever, until we're done. And whenever we're done, you come back in. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, sayonara. You know what I mean? So you can think about it with that perspective as well. They don't owe us shit. I mean, they owe it to themselves to keep up with their promise. They don't owe us anything. Anything and everything that we're getting every single league is something new to the game that's making the game better. Ultimately better, right? Because even if it's bad, they're going to go and change it with... That's going to fix the game itself. But anyway, that's a big-ass discussion I don't want to get into, but you get my point. I learned my lesson on being overhyped. Oh, me too. 100%. I need a little bit more learning, to be honest. that won't be happy. Exactly my point, Cynical. So I'm just talking to our community here in the Scorpius layer. If you guys want to have fun, I advise you to lower your expectations a little bit. Just say, hey, yo, 0.5 needs to fix the endgame for good. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a good endgame overhaul and maybe 1 or 2 new ascendancies because we would love some change. That's it, full stop. Anything else? I know you're excited for Act 5. I know you're excited for Act 6, Duelist, everything else that's missing. But chill. Chill. Even if they might be cooking now, we might get like multiple of those things. But that's where your feeling is going to go through the roof, man. You're going to be... The dopamine you're going to get whenever your expectations are low and they deliver double from your expectations is insane, you know? Andy, I am not against what you're saying. I don't disagree. I absolutely agree, for sure. But what are we going to do about it? We're going to get pissed off. We're going to be negative. We're going to spread that negativity. We're going to be sad. We're going to go to another game. We're going to beat ourselves because it's not as good as POE2. What are we going to do? You know what I mean? And again, it's early access, and we have a lot of expectations from them, and I think we just need to lower our expectations. I'm not saying that you're not right. I feel the same way that you feel, but is what it is. Anyway, chat. All right, here we go. We're starting the YouTube video, and we are going to look at these. So, okay. Here we go, chat. You ready? We're going to look at all of these gems. These are POE2 gems, okay? Here we go, chat. Well, here we are again in POE2 DB, the guy that clearly knows what's happening and predicts the dates 100%. Almost every single time. We are deep into POE2 DB in the unknown gem section, and this is POE2, by the way, it's not POE1, and there's a ton of information here, and just giving you a massive ass disclaimer before any comments or anything else is happening. There are going to be leaks that potentially are going to be shown in 0.5 and or they're going to be a ton. Probably 80% of these are never going to see the light of day anytime soon. So we don't know whether these are true or false. But what we know is that they're here. And if they're here, they might mean something. So we're going to start with the red side. So first of all, we've got Aftershock Tier 3. And I'm not going to overanalyze because we've got a ton of them to go through. We're just going to look at some of them and talk about some of them. Aftershock rank 3, we've got supported skills have 15% increased chance to cause aftershocks for every quarter second of attack time. Supported skills have 15% chance to cause an additional aftershock. So this is the tier 3. I'm not sure. Let me see if there's anything else for aftershock here. Yeah, this is pretty good. It's not bad. If we go back to the game, give me 1 second. If we go back to the game and we do this properly, if we go back to our hideout and go and check out the other support gem that we already have in the game. Loading screen. Come on. It's been a while. I need to dust off my hideout. Oh, it's not even the hideout. All right, so let's see what do we have here. All right, here we go. Aftershock 2. Supported skills have 35% chance to cause an additional aftershock. And then this one is supported skills have 15% increased chance to cause aftershocks for every quarter second of attack time. Supported skills have 15% chance to cause an additional aftershock. So that could be added to the effect that we already have in Aftershock 2. And then this could be an additional one. Anyway, moving on, we've got Ancestral Aid. We have supported strikes you use yourself. Supported skills cannot be used until you have blocked a certain number of hits, but will be ancestrally boosted when used. After use, this blocked hit counter will reset. Cannot support channel skills or skills which already have a condition to use. So it says supported skills cannot be used until you have blocked 3 hits. Supported strikes are ancestrally boosted. Not bad. Not bad for shield builds. Then we have Ancestral Call 3. So they're adding that one into the game as well. More methodical gameplay. Yeah. Ancestral Call 3. Supported strike skills are ancestrally boosted once every 1 second. Supported skills deal 30% less damage. So if we go back here and we do Ancestral... Oh, come on. Why? Why is this happening with POE2 all of a sudden, man? I'm freezing every single time. All right, Ancestral Call is right here. Okay, so supported strike skills are ancestrally boosted once every 3 seconds is rank 2. And this is going to be every 1 second, but you get 30% less damage. That's the difference right there. All right, next up, we've got Arm's Length. We've got support skills have 40% more knockback distance. Then we have DNT unused Axe Chop. Hey, again, take all of these with a grain of salt. This doesn't confirm that axes are coming, but it might. Who knows? It's a DNT gem, right? Which is unused. We don't know if these are ready or they're just placeholders for other stuff or whatever. But yeah, we do have a bunch of axe gems going on here. Plus 20 to melee strike range, 50% chance to cause bleeding. Not bad. Axe Chop. Then we have Axe Execute. Perform a heavy melee attack dealing massive damage to enemies on low life. Then we have Axe Heavy Cleave. Converts 100% of physical damage to fire damage, plus 30 to melee strike range. That's big, man. Axe Cleave. Imagine you go Axe Chop, Axe Cleave together. Imagine the range of your melee. Axe Leaping Chop as well. Plus 0.15 seconds to total attack time. The melee range rating is insane. Yeah, but they can always drop it, right? That could become like 15, and then this one can become like 10 or 20 and 10. Axe Raised Chop. We've got raise your weapon and channel rage into it before slashing downwards and dealing massive damage to enemies. The path of the attack. Not bad. Not bad. This is melee strike and slam. Then we have 2 more. One-handed axes, two-handed axes. Yeah. The requirements. What are the requirements? Level 1, 4 to 6 strength. Okay. Yeah. One-handed axes, two-handed. So these are all for axes. Axe Whirling Slash. Do we see this one? Step forward and swing your axe, knocking enemies back. 2. Drag them with your attack. Ooh. Ready your axe, then spin, dealing high damage to enemies and causing them to bleed. Ready your axe, then spin, dealing high damage to enemies and causing them to bleed. Spin to bleed. Yeah. Spin to bleed. Again, these might not be coming in 0.5. However, it's cool to see some of the ideas that they might be having with Axis whenever it's coming. It's Blade Storm, yeah. Cast on melee stun. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Whew. I know I'm advising you guys to take it with a grain of salt, but this is getting me hyped up for melee. Gains 1,000 energy per enemy power when you heavy stun an enemy with a melee hit. Gains 200 energy per enemy power when you stun an enemy with a melee hit. Triggers all socketed, so there's two of the same, so it doesn't mean that it's going to be 1,000 or 200. It could be, oh, it's heavy stun and then stun. Gotcha. Sorry, I just saw it here. Triggers all socketed spells and loses all energy on reaching maximum energy. There we go. So stun and heavy stun, COC, but for melee. Cast on melee stun. Good shit. Dazing Cry. Wait, do we not have Dazing Cry? Oh, the game is bugged. What is going on? Dazzling or dazing? Bro, I have no idea what's happening with my game. What is happening with my game, dude? This is so annoying, dude. Dazing Cry. Yeah, it seems that we have this one. I remember Dazing Cry, but I wanted to check it in game as well. Oh, so wait, it's not a support gem that we have. Oh, maybe we don't have it actually. Dazing Cry. It doesn't seem that we do. No, we don't. Okay, well, there you go. It says support though. No, it says support. Yeah, it says support. We do have it. Where is it? Where is it? Type in Cry. Yeah, we have Raging Cry, Echoing Cry. I don't see Dazing Cry. Not in the game. Yeah, no, I don't think we have that. Exposing Cry, Corrupting Cry, Raging Cry. POB says we have it. Well, I don't know what's happening, but we don't. Anyway, whatever. It's okay. Let's see. Supported skills, daze enemies. Daze last for 4 seconds. Okay. Then we have Desperation. Insufficient mana doesn't prevent the use of support skills while surrounded. Supports melee attack skills you use yourself. Insufficient mana doesn't prevent supported skills from being used while surrounded. Wait, that could be insane. Remove from recommended? Oh, yeah. Still, it doesn't exist. Wait, this is... We already have that? Constricting command? We had a version for this? Oh, what is it? That's helmet? Yeah, okay. Defy? No. Oh. Yeah, so it's Defy 2, but now Desperation is just its own, which also might mean that Defy might get nerfed, maybe. Maybe Defy does something else now and you need Devastate as well. Not Devastate, but Desperation as well. Attack skills, that's melee skills. Yeah, but again, as we said before, we cannot trust anything here because these are not confirmed. Anyway, moving on because we've got so many. Devastate, supported skills fully break armor when inflicting a heavy stun. Devastate. Premeditation, skills empowered by supported skills deal 15% more damage. Break endurance, 40% chance to gain an endurance charge when supported skills fully break armor. First Blood. Supported skills have a 100% increased chance to inflict bleeding against enemies on full life. Flame Pillar. Supported skills consume Ignite on enemies they hit, creating a Flame Pillar. Support skills cannot ignite. Maximum 10 Flame Pillars. Uh-oh. Here we go. Pillar radius 1.5 meters, cannot ignite. Flame pillars deal damage equal to 25% of the highest expected remaining damage of the consumed ignites. Great Wood 2. So, do we have Great Wood 1? Great Wood. I don't see Great Wood 1. Support Totem. Totemic Control, 150 multiplier. Supported skills can only have one active totem. Totems created by supported skills have 6% increased area of effect per allied totem. Totems created by supported skills deal 6% more damage per allied totem in effect radius. Created by supported skills generate 0.83% of maximum life per second. 30% more life. The totems can gain benefits for having up to 6 totems in the effect. Good one, Sinister. Break or something called? Yeah. Moving on, we've got Hammer of Gamahu. Uh-oh. What's this? Build glory by breaking armor and igniting enemies. So when you have maximum glory, you may entreat the ancestor to crush your enemies, manifesting a massive hammer that falls from the sky onto your target, slamming into the ground after a short duration and dealing immense damage based on your weapon. Isn't this Hammer of the Gods? Moving on. Iron Grip. Modifiers to melee damage also apply to projectile attack damage for the supported skills. Okay. Iron Will. Modifiers to melee damage also apply to spell damage for the supported skill. Lasting Ground. 50% increased duration of ground surfaces created by supported skills. Those are on unique armor. Yeah, there's a lot of them that we have them as uniques that are shown here as supported gems. Iron Grip and Iron Will, for example. Yeah. Leaping Axe Catch. 50% more stun buildup. It doesn't say what it does. It says attack speed 75% of base. Requires thrown one-hand axe. Thrown two-hand axe. I wonder. Prolonged duration 3. Oh boy. Prolonged duration 2. Supported skills have 35% more skill effect duration. Prolonged duration 3 have 60% more effect duration. 60%. It is busted, yeah. Damn. Font of Rage. Support skills which create totems. Totems created by support skills generate a Font of Rage which will leech rage to allies within it. Yeah, we have Font of Rage. But is it Actually, yeah. Is it any different? I don't think it is. We do have Font of Rage. No, we do have Font of Blood. Wait, do we have... Rally. Supporter skills consume all endurance charges on use. Supporter skills reduce 10% of your maximum life on use per endurance charge consumed this way. And they cannot regenerate, they cannot generate endurance charges. Relentless Rage. Yeah, some of these are on weapons already that we have or on uniques. Yeah, Angormas, bro. Angormas is insane. We're not even competing with him, bro. Reverberate. Supported skills have 15% increased chance to cause aftershocks for every quarter second of attack time. Ruthless. Every 5th use of support attacks causes 500% more stun buildup. See red. Bro, so some of these remind me a lot about things in POE1. See red. Supported attacks have 50% increased bleeding duration. Enemies you inflict bleeding on with supported skills have 15% increased attack speed. These are only for access, most of them, though. Yeah. What's cooking are these new support gems? No, there are some DNT and placeholding gems that we found that are leaking into the website. They're new. They didn't exist before here. But again, we don't know if it's true or not. Some of them we're not going to see them anytime soon. Spinning throw. One-handed axis, two-handed axis. Spiral throw. Throw spirally. Stone slam aegis. Time rot. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm going to stop with the red ones. Some of them, we already have them as uniques. Some of them, yeah. Cast on death, bro. What? Triggers all socketed spells when you die. What? Wait, Jag, what is this? Triggers all socketed spells when you die, chat. Trigger all socketed spells and loses all energy on reaching maximum energy. Rise? No, Risen Eclipse. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, hardcore players are gonna use this. GG's officially messing with us. Cast on charm use. Oh, this could be interesting. While active, gains energy when one of your charms is used and triggers socketed spells on reaching maximum energy. When a charm is used, gain 2 energy per charged use. Nice with Ritualist. It's already in the game with a belt scale. Yeah, the majority of these are either on skills or uniques or whatever. There's so many of them. I'm going to add the link down below if you guys want to go at it and check every single one of these. Like, there's things that we already have with different icons or, I don't know. They always do this. Yeah, if we go back to the top, these are more interesting to look at. The first 10, I would say 15. And the green ones are pretty interesting to look at. I think it's for minions. Probably. Yeah, probably. And it's phrased wrong. Adhesive Grenades 3. Supports grenade skills. Grenades from support skills do not bounce. Instead, halting movement. We have that as a as a node in the passive tree. Grenades fired by support skills have 35% chance to activate a second time. That's also a node. Skills have 50% reduced cooldown recovery rate. Grenade skills stop where they initially land. POE2 DB, that's right. Infusion. Skills have 30% more buff effect. No, not yet. I'll get there. I read it this morning, actually, but I don't remember. Chance to freeze. Supported skills have 10% chance to freeze. Charm bounty. Enemies killed by hits from supported skills grant 100% more charm charges. Are we finally seeing like a bigger gameplay with the charms? Are we finally seeing a bigger gameplay with the charms? Are they going to do something meaningful with the charms? Where there's going to be like an animation or whatever? Charm bounty is insane. Yeah. Claw Rake. 200% increased knockback distance. Knocks back enemies. Daze, again, causes them to build up daze based on the portion of physical damage dealt. Break posture. Apply daze when fully broken armor. Dazzle. Support skills cannot inflict daze. Dazed enemies cannot evade hits from support skills. Support skills consume daze on hit. Detonate Minion. This is the one that I saw before. Detonate Minion. Converts 100% of physical damage to fire damage. Deals additional fire damage equal to 8% of the minion's maximum life. Minions gain 30 life or less. Deals additional fire damage equal to 0 to 4% of the minion's maximum life. Yeah. Elemental Siphon. Dash to an enemy. Oh, dash to an enemy and nullify their resistance. Spear. Hitting an enemy with positive elemental resistance will reduce their highest elemental resistance to 0 for a duration and triggers infused weapon, granting your spear the maximum possible surges corresponding to the removed resistance. If this skill doesn't remove any resistance, its cooldown is reset. This skill cannot be ancestrally boosted. Fusillade, I guess. Nice for Amazon, yeah. Easy surges. Evasive Strike. What is this? Claws. Okay. Leap back before dashing forward, taking out enemies in your path. Where did you see Fusillade? Oh, I see it now, yeah. Excoriate. Supports melee attack skills. Support skills deal more melee damage for each elemental element on enemies they hit, but cannot themselves inflict elemental ailments. Then we have Flow. Combo count loss for support skills occurs 60% slower. Fusillade for bows. Support skills fire an arrow upwards, which then hits the ground. Support skills fire 4 additional projectiles. Support skill have 20% less skill speed, and support skills can only be used with bows. Who uses claws? In POE1, Shadow does, as well as daggers and traps or mines or whatever. I think. Is it Shadow that uses claws? Shadow, yeah, okay. Hobble. What is this? Support skills that hit enemies, causing those hits to hobble bleeding enemies based on a portion of physical damage. Okay. Wind Wave supports any skill that you can use, triggering a blast of wind that knocks back enemies if you're stunned while using it. That's weird. No, I can't. I tried before with the surges. If I click it, Yeah. Can I do? Oh, yeah, there. Hobbling a target lowers their evasion by a specified amount. If this brings that target's evasion value to 0, they're fully hobbled for 12 seconds. Hobble from player's lowest evasion by 3 times as much against normal monsters and 2 times as much against magic monsters. Wind Dancer. Lowers target evasion, yeah. Hobble's not new, yeah. Outmaneuver. Skills you use yourself which can cause damaging hits. Supported skills break armor against parried enemies. This is not bad at all. Phantasmal Arrow. Fires an arrow that embeds where it lands for a short duration. At the end of the duration, the arrow explodes in spectral flame, turning it to ash and damaging enemies with a high chance to ignite. Igniting any enemy with the explosion also applies ignite to enemies within range. Isn't this a unique? I have no idea. There you go, Nicola. Go and check that one. Shattering Spite. Converts 40% of physical damage to fire. Converts 40% of physical damage to lightning. 0.35 seconds to total attack. Can inflict bloodstone lances. Life leech recovers based on the skill's elemental damage. But I feel that we have something very similar to this one as well. I was hoping they would introduce kinetic with arcane. Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah. We already have the majority of these. Spear Vortex. 200% more stun buildup. Damages and draws in enemies within 4 meters. Spectral Palms. Support skills are instead used by Spectral Clone. Spiral Projectiles. Deals 40% less damage. Tangamazu Lineage. 25% increased light radius. Slowing potency. Yeah, no. Wait, what? 10% increased movement speed while sprinting, while the support skill is active. Reservation 15 Spirit. Yeah, that's right, Rory. Perfect for Pathfinder, yeah. It's really good for 15 Spirit, yeah. It is. Titanic Arrows. Physical trigger AoE. 30% less attack speed. 60 less projectile speed. Okay. Yeah, I'm having the feeling while we're reading through all of these that these might not all be support gems or lineage gems or stuff like that. They could be either uniques, items, nodes in the passive tree, and lineage and support gems. And they're all putting them here as a placeholder or something. Most are uniques, yeah, exactly. Adziri's Communion, guys. Adziri's Communion supports buff skills which reserve spirit. Spirit costs from support skills are converted to reserve a percentage of your life. Oh boy. Even less life. Yeah, but you could also consider this a pass of them fixing life on the tree. Aziri's butt cheeks communion. Yeah. Cast when stunned. Bro, I don't know what else I'm going to read here. If there's cast on death, cast while channeling, gain 60 energy per second while you're channeling. His dark horizon. Create a storm of deathly energies that empowers your mana-costing spells with cold damage while you remain incited. Maintaining the storm constantly drains your mana, and spending more causes it to drain faster. As the storm persists, it creates slowly expanding chilled grounds. Enemies that enter the eye of the storm are blinded. When you leave the storm or run out of mana, the storm ends and unleashes a death wave, damaging enemies on the chilled ground. It's from a unique? You mean a new unique that is going to come in? That's a unique weapon from Abyss Boss. This one? Really? I've never seen it before. No, we got it? I've never seen that shit before. I've seen something similar to this one. Mana Siphon, but bigger paragraph. Yeah. Energy Barrier. Bro, listen, I'm going to send you all of these guys. Dodge roll. What is this? Dodge roll? Yeah, these are so random. You guys go through them if you want to. I literally got bored. I'll send it to you. Here you go. Go nuts. I am bored. I want to play the game. Yeah, not very exciting for me. Some of them are like unique, some of them are items, some of them are nodes. It's all over the place. I mean, yeah, whatever. These are kind of exciting to see axe stuff going on, but again, it's like it's not even close to being true. So 3 gems I'm hyped for. Time for a PB. Hell yeah. Yo, Crimson, welcome in, brother. All right, I send you the link, guys. Go nuts. Go nuts. Cast on dodge becomes dodge roll. Yeah, imagine a dodge roll build, dude. It will be funny if we get axes before swords. True. Yeah. Good question, Devo. Thank you for reminding me. We were very confused yesterday with the Tomb of Consort, and we tried to run it over and over and over again, and it's a little bit weird still. We watched your video that you're explaining it with. I remember the uterus comment, and then there's a path on the left and the right. You want to go each side to see if the chest is there. There's another layout where one of the sides is blocked. There's another layout that one of them extends longer than the other one, etc., etc. But the majority of the times that we've been trying to follow through that, I don't know. I felt weird about that map. Yo, Fear This, welcome in. I didn't come to say I told you so, but we did get the announcement yesterday, didn't we, Scorp? We did, and you're allowed to say I told you so, man. You are allowed. I think we might get all weapons before swords, and swords come with 1.0. I would love that, bro. Just so they can shake up the community. People are not going to be happy with that one, Sinister. I looked on Codex and found many images of the layout for it. Yeah, and you're still confused? Exactly, Rory. Exactly. All right. I will casually start a run for Act 1 and see how I feel about it, okay? There's not going to be a lot of preparation for this. I just want to casually go into a run and see if I remember half the shit. All right, here we go, chat. And I think, actually, you know what? I'm not going to have the guide open. I'm not going to have anything open. I might have my notes, but not the guide. I think I remember the majority of things. All right, 3, 2, 1, going. Locking in. I remember a few tips and tricks and stuff like that. There is another video apparently that I could watch. The guy that dies posted. And we have it saved after this run. I want to see how I'm going to do with this run. And then we might watch that. We might chat a little bit to Crimson. Oh, by the way, you guys know the goat that we were looking at yesterday, the video from oh shit. Keeson, yep. He reached out on Discord, man, and we had a nice little chat. He's a very cool guy. He helped me out a little bit with a few... I asked him a few questions here and there. Really cool guy. He gave me some nice little tips. For example, I think I'm overusing fragmentation rounds a little bit more in my runs. I should be using the single shots a bit more because it's more frequent and consistent damage, apparently. And also, fragmentation rounds is more mana consuming. And I'm not talking about Miller. I'm talking about later on fights. Why wasn't this open now? Damn. We're a bit late. And by the way, this is SSF, huh? I don't have any gold. So the layouts are going to be slightly different. Yep, this layout is weird. Never seen this one before. Hi, Crimson. Welcome in. Another Crimson in here. Let's go. Another tip that I got from Keeson is... is trying out... Contagion, but I don't know if that's going to be better. I'll try it out and see in one of the runs. I just want to see how this SSF run goes with the new layouts. So is it respecting the same thing or is it mirrored? Is Beira on top here? Grellwood is here. So I guess Bear is this side. tough one. It's slightly slower based on the guy that dies. Yeah, I think so too. Nah, I'm gonna restart. I'm restarting this. Wait, what do you say? You run slightly faster if you pocket your weapon or chest armor, something that Angormas does? What do you mean? Can you explain that a little bit? Oh, yeah. We know that. Okay. I thought something else. Misinterpreted. Where do you find that gem page? I linked it in chat. Scroll up, you'll find it. Not a bad Miller time. Not bad at all. Nice. We got a nice little crossbow. So you're talking about the chest here. So we shouldn't use that chest for now, I guess. Okay. TRGF, what's up, man? Is this the wrong way again? SSF layouts are confusing as shit, man. Damn, I need to practice more. I know I said I'm gonna go to Act 2, but unless I'm 100,000% sure that I'm good in Act 1, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm definitely not good in Act 1. Damn. So, I want to understand what the layout here is. I don't need to do this. Hello, McElroy. How you doing, bud? I'm 1 minute delayed. Alright, hooded one is here. Let's find the witch. There's the witch. Okay. I need to fight her inside. I don't know why I didn't. It's 100% better to fight her inside. Alright, so if that's her, one of them has to be down there, and one of them has to be up here. So since I started walking this way, we're gonna go and find whatever it is here. There's Bramble. There's Red Veil. We'll go back to the witch. Yeah, we did, McRoy. If you want to check it out, bro, type in the command news. And you can check out my video. Yeah, Red Veil here with Contagion would have been so much easier for sure. Contagion is really good in here. But I mean, I think we're okay-ish. Found the first one. I need to do a little bit of a better job with placing my grenades. Let's get that talisman. Okay. Found another one. Okay, I'm gonna give this a chance to give me a tier 2 crossbow. It didn't. Hello, hello, Kalima, legend. Welcome in, brother. You know what? I'll grab the XP on these guys. We found it. I definitely need to become a little bit better with my grenade placements. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ooh. What is this? I don't have money to look for another one, so just go back in here. Damn, I'm slow as shit today, huh? Yo, Godo, welcome in. Welcome on. How you doing? There's a link. If you scroll all the way up, you're gonna see a link that I posted. It's on POE2 DB. Okay. Please tell me. Oh, okay. I'll do this. It's okay for XP as well. I just want to skip the boss if possible. Holy shit. Okay, we got the level. I'm gonna skip that guy. Shit. Okay. You don't use the wolf for running? We can use the wolf now. We're gonna get it, but not now. Not at this stage. Everything that we're doing is planned. We're gonna get pounds, don't worry. Very soon. Second we kill Lackland and we go to the next one, we get pounds. Nothing here. We need to find 5 of them. 4, sorry. There's 1. What is that? The ring. Okay. Good ring. We found number 2. That's Tomb of Consort. Okay. Come on, dude. Why is it like triple the map that it was yesterday? Come on. Alright, whatever. I'll kill these. Okay. Let's move. There's temple. There's Regal. Okay. Found the other one. Okay, good. We'll go and do Tomb first. That's one corner. Okay, we found this. It's pretty big for us. Oh, I didn't see them spawn. Holy shit. Jesus, dude. Hello? Okay, got the support. Actually, I don't need this. I don't need this. Wrong one. So now we need to go all the way back here. Could it be inside? No. I don't understand this this zone, bro. I seriously don't understand it. Furthest away. Yeah, I'm trying. But there's a lot of paths that don't connect. Found it. Jesus. Okay. New Bay, 420. Thank you very much for the follow, bud. Alright, let's see if SSF layout is different than what we actually learned to do here. So we need to find the wheel. I saw the riches. I don't know if that should tell me something or not. Wrong way. Definitely a very weird layout here in SSF, but we need to adapt. Where's the wheel? Where's the wheel? Oh, I'll do this for sure. It's definitely not that way, so I need to head back. Or this side? Oh, where the hell is the wheel? Found it. So general direction over here, I guess, for the boss. So it doesn't allow us over there. So we're gonna go around. Furthest to the north. Keep going. Please be here. I don't see any waves though. Oh, I see the waves. Are these waves? Yes, they are. Okay, good. Alright, not bad. I'm still late 2 minutes. That was insanely unlucky, holy shit. As if I didn't waste enough time. Okay. Alright, got him. Come on. Got the farmlands. We need to find the boss. We need to find the temple. If we can. See ya, Crimson. No, not here. I should have used the checkpoint back. I know my mistake. If I find the farmlands first, I need to use the checkpoint to go back. It's not even here. What is happening, bro, in SSF? Where is he? Wait, where's the boss in SSF, bro, in this layout? Bottom corner of what? Where? This? Wait, I thought this was, shit. Did I skip it? I thought this was Freythorn. There's 2 checkpoints, so it can appear... I see the temple. I had no idea. Well, where's everybody else? Oh boy, we're gonna skip that, Jesus. Not the game's fault. This is entirely my bad that I didn't see it. I thought I was hugging the edge, but I wasn't. Hey, Alt F4. How you doing, man? You're planning to play the new Diablo patch? I'm not convinced yet, to be honest, man. I might stick to POE2 until we get the reveal and then see after that. So many mistakes this run. It's okay. Comes to show you that if you don't warm up, you make a ton of mistakes. Damn, I'm +4. Holy shit. GG's. We are screwed. This layout is entirely different as well. I wonder what the layouts for the race are going to be. Are they going to respect SSF or are they going to respect the trading league? Got the village. How are the times looking? Pretty good, man. Yesterday we did our PB, 42 minutes. This is my first run today, the warm-up. Not doing that great. I heard the sound. Okay, actually, why did I even go there? Muscle memory, holy shit. I don't even want to do that. Anyway, this run is just pure practice. So slow this run, holy shit. SSF, completely different layouts. It was weird. It's okay, we'll recover. We're gonna get better, run. Actually, I don't need to go back. So this is another mental note that I need to take. With a new 5 weeks? I'm not sure, Corey. Maybe. We'll see. I feel that I have a few things that might keep me busy, but we'll see, man. You never know. I'm not coming back to POE2 until like the 15th of May. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so now that we're warming up for today, wait, so this is a completely different layout. Where do I go? Holy shit, SSF is so different. So different layout. I had to try and apply that logic, I guess. Can't move. So if it's the other side, that... Huh, wait. Maybe what he meant was the other side. Not even close. So it's again here. Okrums, welcome in, bud. How you doing? So if that's the arena, that means it should be somewhere here, I guess. Yeah, okay. So it's the opposite of the other one. So the other one should be northwest. I'll check again. Okay. So that repeats it again. Couldn't move. How you doing, Happy? How's work? Ah, I almost leveled. I didn't see it. I should have gotten the level here. WASD wished, yeah. You look at the table. Multiple people told me about that table. I still haven't understood what table you're talking about, to be honest. I had to go back and check that table, you said. Okay, we're done with this guy. We just need to wait for him. Oh, that shit, dude. What? What a bad run. Holy. No gas grenades? No. We don't go for gas grenades. We're trying to beat a time. Gas grenades is too waste of time for level 14. On League launch, even on League launch, I'm not gonna go for level 14. We don't need gas grenade. Yeah, that's tier 5. Yeah. Don't do it again. Don't transition. 51 minutes. Oh my god. Where did it go wrong? I lost 1 minute in Grailwood because of the layout of SSF. I lost another minute in the cemetery. No, in Grim Tangle. Because of the boss and the temple and everything. Then Lackland. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I think this is still a good time. You're right. But SSF is what got me, man. The change of layouts after doing it like 6 times yesterday, completely changing the layouts is what got me here. Wait, so there's a wooden table in Zone 3. Okay, I need to go back and see it. Why did you go back? Just for more SSF layout practice? Yeah, I need to understand the SSF layout practice and be happy with that. And it doesn't matter how many times I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be more characters to practice Act 2 and Act 3 later on. But I'm more worried about the SSF layouts because they were totally different. Check the 3rd floor so you can see. I will. That's exactly what I want to go and do. Just remember the layouts are going to be different in League Start. Yeah, I'm not really that crazy about the League Start. I care more about the race now. So, like Crimson said, if I practice also SSF, I'm just gonna enrich my knowledge of layouts because I don't know what layouts the race is gonna get. If we knew that the race, for example, is gonna have trading league layouts and those variations, then I'm gonna just practice there. No, wished. No. It's different variations. Completely different seeds of layouts. Trade might have, let's say, 4. SSF might have 2 of the trade and 2 additional ones. Or something like that. I don't know exactly to explain it, but... Wait, how many floors did I do now? So this counts as floor 1. Celestina, Aeronaut, anybody who knows, let me know. This is floor 1. Does this count as floor 2? Or is this first? Do you count the floors based on the stairs that we've done? Or based also on the bridge? Actually, no. Based on the checkpoints. Is it checkpoints or stairs that you count? Stairs. Okay, so we're floor 1. Now we're floor 2. Defias Hydra with a follow. Thank you very much, dude. Welcome in. Alright, now we're floor 3. Is floor 3 the table? Is this the table that I need to look out for? Good luck, bro. Thank you. Thank you, Defias. Table down. This? This one right here? Yes. Okay. So there's always, let me just ask you a few questions so I can understand. There's always this table in here. And this table tells us where the entrance is. How? Always here. Okay. How does it tell us? So you do not go in the empty space, you skip that area and reduce time? Yeah, but what I'm asking is I don't understand how this indicates where we go. You just told me, oh, there's a table, you don't go in the empty space, go up. Why do I go up? What tells me that I need to go up? The table placement? Is it because it's horizontal instead of vertical, or what's happening? How is the table here telling me that I need to go top? Oh, wait, this up. This top, you mean, it's blocked. Okay, so the table doesn't tell you where the actual entrance is. It just reduces the 3 seconds that you're gonna go up here. Okay, okay, there you go. Alright, cool. Okay. Okay. No, apparently the table's always going to be there, Sinister. But whatever the table is, that's where the starting zone is. After the table, apparently. Always go in the direction of the table. Okay, good. And I made that mistake, right? I went up first. Okay. What do you think about the new POE2 trailer? It's very well done, man. I think it's the highest quality trailer that we've ever gotten from GG, so they did a really good job. And, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring us. The trailer alone could make people believe that they're gonna bring, like, a ton of content. I believe it's going to be a great patch. I'm just excited for it. I cannot wait for the days to go by. It was sick, yeah. Here we go again. Let's continue and try and do a little bit better than the warm-up one. We're locked in. This doesn't unlock, by the way. I had it off screen. I don't know if that's a shortcut, but whatever. Okay? Oh, yes. Movement speed. Okay. Okay. Nice boots, yeah. Pretty good boots. Found the hooded one. Found her. Why is there nothing here, bro? Why? No indication of anything alive. That's Red Veil? What am I missing? Found it. Cool. I definitely dodge rolled on that one. No idea how I got stunned. It's okay, it didn't register. I'm gonna go inwards. No. Please tell me it's not here. Please tell me it's not there. Nope, it's not. Okay, good. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. The temple's here. What? Damn. Okay. Okay. And now while we're doing these, we're gonna add the life flask, the mana flask, Upgrade that. Go Grim Tango. Okay, good. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not doing the waves. I'll treat that as one pack that I killed for XP. It's okay. Where is it, dude? Why is it south all of a sudden? It cannot be north at all. It can't be there. Go, go, go. Oh, boss. Okay, we're out. The exit needs to be somewhere here, not a dead end. Shit. Celestina not now. Let me just finish with this. Give me a sec. I need to check my messages. 1 sec. Yeah, be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, that changed the layout. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's continue. Alright, Mausoleum is here. Oh, nice. Found the temple. Found the other ring. Where's the tomb? I need to level up here. Okay. Does this side help in any way? Apparently not. Tomb of Consort. Go, go, go. That's a dead end now. Okay, so this layout with the dead end. Can't move. I can't move. Am I dead here? Close. Close. That's a dead end. That's the treasure. Okay. Come on. I don't even know if it's a good idea to invest my time with this, but whatever. So does that mean that the boss is at the... It's worth the gem? Maybe. Like, now there's nothing for me to do with that gem. I don't have flash at the moment. Oh, there's a boss. Okay, we found it pretty nicely. Oh, I do have flash, never mind. I'll pick this one up so I can sell. damage. I didn't land a single hit. Wait, why can I not attack? Yo, it's bugged. I'm dead. It's bugged. Now it works. Oh, the gloves. Ho ho ho. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This can help us catch up real quick. Good drops here. Got the temple. I'm gonna recover some XP here. Yo, Marcus. What's up, dude? How is this guy worth it? Anyway, I'll get the XP, it's okay. I'm also trying to see if there's like the wheel that I can tell from here. Where's the wheel? I'm just going blindly. No idea where the wheel is. I can't move. Oh, we found it without even the wheel. Let's go. Yeah, grenades all the way, Cordo. Grenades all the way. I'm gonna sell all of these in case we can find something a little bit better. Damn, the damage. Let's go, dude. Ho 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 ho, damage. Holy. Well, it is what it is. We got a better one while we were crafting. Shit happens. We're late 33 seconds with that death. Yeah, now that we got a crossbow, I didn't forget it. No. We intentionally drop it, bro. We don't want that. We don't need it for the speed run. That item revives the hooded one. I don't care about him being alive in Act 1 because he's gonna revive himself whenever we get to Act 2. So we're intentionally not getting the ring in there. Alright, let's wait for this guy. Let's get into phase 2. Alright, that's phase 2. Let me just drop everything. Do our management a little bit here. This has speed. No. Phase 2. Okay, we got the talisman in place. Whew. Why do I still make the same mistake? I always go for that first instead of putting the points. Uh-oh. That exalted orb literally told me, hey, don't do the temple, just go. That's what happened. Where's the barricade here? Yeah, we gotta do a few. I think I'm gonna do the crop circle as well. We've got a lot of damage. I don't care about these. Moving on. Crop circle here. Nice. Oh. My defense is bad. My offense is really good. Oh, this is great. That's not bad. What is that? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I need levels here. We definitely need levels. I'm level 10. That ain't gonna work. Oh, nice. Damn it, I entered the penalty zone, bro. So I do need to finish level 11 before I come here. I keep forgetting it. We almost got baited by the path. Ah, I might be dead here. Whew. "34 minutes. Can we... Oh, we've got the temple. 34 minutes. Can we get in the manor quick? I should have skipped this. Skip this. Quick, 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 quick. Nothing to do with that shit. I knew that I had to skip that. That's my PB in the manor. 34 minutes. We cut 2 minutes from our personal best. Is this same layout is going to be the same, right? I'm very low on levels, though. Might die here. Wyvern skill. I'm not gonna take the Wyvern skill now. I'm gonna take it whenever I'm at the elevator, so I don't lose time. I like that for stun. It's not necessary, but let's go north. Should be here. Yeah, okay. It's okay, I need the levels. It's fine. Let's do more strength. Why was I sure it's gonna be up there? This is mirrored. I did not expect it to be here. Whatever. Now I'm super confused. It has to be... Okay. Let me try and be on the lookout for that table. Why am I sticking to east? I don't even know if east is correct. Okay, it is. Alright, table. So we go this side, I guess. And then we're gonna go north. If I get to General now, we might have a personal best. We got it. Holy shit. This might be another PB. And it's an SSF. I don't have another one. It's okay. I'm not gonna... Yeah. Shit, the problem is my... I know what I'm gonna do. Levels? Don't really care about the levels. As long as I kill the guy, I win the race. If I kill him quicker than everybody else, we win. The problem is my defense, so I need to be really good with mechanics. I think I have the damage. And I use my augment and everything on my flasks because I didn't get any new ones. No. I delayed. Oh, I lost a new PB. I lost a new PB. That was completely my fault. At least he's gonna skip the RP. It wasn't unlucky, bro. It was my bad. It was a skill issue right there. Yeah. At least he's gonna skip the RP, transitioning to a wolf. Why is this shit so buggy, bro? Why is it buggy? Alright, I need good mechanics. F off, dude. What? What just happened? You gotta be kidding me, you leaped? Really? I said lucky with the mechanics, not weird. No. What do you mean, bro? No PB for us today. Well done, Genor. If only I didn't die. If only I did not die on that one. Well, not bad. Not bad. New layouts, SSF, whatever, not bad. We're keeping our 42 minute. I wonder where and how we can shave off more time. I wonder how guy that dies is doing like 32 minutes, man. 32 minutes, dude. How does he shave 10 minutes? Is it just layout knowledge? Probably. See ya, Tricker. Oops. Not only did I go there at level 12 or whatever, but there are 2 passive points that I didn't add. And those passive points were a pretty big deal, by the way. 20% more damage. And if I didn't die, it was definitely sub 40, bro. I can see the 30-something PB, bro. But he's lightning. Yeah, I think there's like something in my brain that if it triggers, I'm gonna become better in inventory management. I think it has to do with understanding the gear that you equip. So giving you an example, if for example I get a 10% movement speed rare, I don't pick up any other boots, and I don't waste my time with wisdom scrolls. Same applies for a crossbow, etc., etc. But I could have done below 40, 100,000%. Especially with the book and not dying and all that good stuff. So, how long is this video? I can't do it now. The fastest one to maps guide in POE2, 3 hours ago. Members first. Yeah, Celestina, I'm sorry to disappoint. It's just a few minutes now. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm gonna go out with the missus, and I think I'm gonna finish now and go get ready, and we're gonna react to that tomorrow, and we're gonna continue our speedruns. I'm pretty sure that video is gonna help us shave off a few minutes as well. See how he does inventory management and everything. But the good news is that the bad news is that we didn't test Act 2. I'm too drawn into the race, and I don't even know when the race is going to be. But we have like 5 mercenaries ready for Act 2. 5. Yeah, 5. We've got 5 of them. And this guy is ready for Act 3. So we're going to have like 6 for Act 3. But I need to message Crimson and see when they're expecting to have the race, so I can be able to plan ahead a little bit better. Because if it's like in 2 weeks, then I'm gonna stop practicing. I'm gonna stop practicing the Act 1. Anyway, okay. Well, that's that for today, chat. I'm going to send you over to the Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit is streaming, and that's where I'm going to send you off. I wish you all to have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever it is at your side. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. We almost got our PB. 42 minutes is our standard now. We could do sub 40, 100,000%. Definitely. I thought today was the day. As you can see, a lot of pluses there and greens and everything. But yeah, thank you guys very, very much. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. Yep. Thank you. Same time tomorrow. Peace. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.